Live from Arlington, Texas, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different.
All right, so it's not going to be a long outing for Nate Eovaldi today, starting on short rest. So probably going to be looking to get 4 innings out of him. But he is very, very darn good. So in his short time in this game, he might give us fits, and that first pitch splitter tells me that may very well be the case. Down in front. Might also see a slight dip in his normal velocity. Who knows? He might have started on like 2 days rest. Maybe even 1. Depending on, I suppose. Gary Carpenter, all right. Depending on how long he went.
The 1-2.
That'll miss. I haven't seen anything pop up on the scorebug lately about McGonigal and his walks. I know he's still walking at a pretty good rate, but I don't know where we rank anymore. That's 3-2.
Misses down and away.
All right, so far so good. Rip.
That's foul off to
now, I don't know why the Rangers have decided, or at least the game decided for the Rangers, to leave the roof open today. It kind of looks a little shitty, but then again, it is Texas. Carp is playing, batting third. Playing right. That'll miss low.
So a leadoff walk.
So we just talked about the walks for McGonigal. He'll get a leadoff walk here against Nate Eovaldi. 7 pitches it took. And now Dylan Dingler, who just went off yesterday. 3 home runs. It was just incredible. Absolutely smacked. Caught though. McGonigal got to get on his horse to get back to first. The line drive out for Dylan Dingler is the first out of this ball game. Becoming a pretty standard lineup for Detroit. Hasn't been all that successful IRL, but I know I always love playing with this. When you can trust your top 6 batters on any given day, doing pretty darn good for yourself. Gary Carpenter, unfortunately, unlikely to make the All-Star game. If we can get hot here, we got, what, 3 series. This one, the A's and the Phillies left in this first half of this baseball season. We can get hot in here with the power. We can push Carpenter into the home run derby. He's still that close.
Terry Carpenter, the batter now as he swings.
But, you know, kind of as always, even when you get close to a milestone or anything like that, maybe it's a little bit of trying too hard to hit home runs. Just fooled on that. Didn't even have a slider. I don't know what the fuck I thought it was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a lot more like what we've been seeing with Gary Carpenter as of late. And there are 2 out.
Several games, even a week or more. You know, right now,
in my defense, those are 3 pretty good pitches from Nate Eovaldi.
All over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track.
This has been probably one of the worst strikeout runs we've seen from any player on this team this year.
Here's Riley Green leading the
so 2 away, runner on first, McGonigal.
A monster season.
And Riley Green.
Just missed. Green launched a homer in
hit his
most
absurd
recent game.
43rd home run of the year last night. Clear number 1 seed in the All-Star Games home run derby.
From a pitcher's perspective,
Eovaldi might be starting on short rest. He's got that splitter going, I'll tell you that.
but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same
Leads with
tunnel,
it too. Oh boy.
that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fastball for a strike.
Okay, we always make fun of those signs. That's at least somewhat fair. Now, I don't know if Nate Eovaldi would appreciate a guy with a man bun traveling across country to come see him pitch, but maybe he would. I don't know. Check swing did not go. Another splitter. Just imagine if that's his splitter break. I wonder how the curveball goes.
The 2-2.
Not like that. He left the splitter up. That's into left center field. Riley Green getting it done again. We might as well try and send McGonigal here. And without a throw, here with 2 away in the first inning, it is 1-0. Only the 10th double of the year for Riley Green. That is an insane, insane stat line. But your double total's low when you hit home runs. So
runner at second, 2 down. Colt Keith up
now
now
one of the
for
highest
Tigers.
averages, if not the highest on the team, Colt
He
Keith.
supplied a lot of power and that average.
Nice ball up and in. It's been a good tool already for Nate
Runner at
Eovaldi.
second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Got a little bit too far in on the hands, unfortunately. Good late break on that cutter. 19th pitch of the inning. Ooh. A good effort. I'll give you that. But he missed with it. And again, 2-2. So we said it might be 4 innings for Nate Eovaldi. He might pitch 1.
Fights it off, you'll see another.
Like, he's already just about gassed that energy, the stamina meter into the yellow. I mean, man, he's burned through it.
Man at second.
And that'll end the inning.
For the strikeout.
Riley Green, though, with a big RBI double.
Right there.
And the Tigers jump out to a 1-0 lead. Good that we scored off of Eovaldi, because, again, that might be his only inning.
Baseball on the show, Great Lakes. And taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. He's near the top in strikeouts, and opponents still haven't figured him out.
Yeah, his swing and miss is nasty, baffling would-be hitters on a weekly basis.
It's not just his power, it's his command of the strike zone that jumps out to me, Singy.
Yeah, he's must-see TV. Sign me up for that subscription. Every game is a pitching clinic.
Justin Foscue stepping in for the Rangers.
Hasn't been a great run of form for Framber Valdez. 2 recent starts against the Houston Astros, and that's a sinker left up to start the ball game. It's extra bases for Justin Foscue.
And it's a double to
Just
start
called
the bottom
up. That's his first hit of the year.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing
Well,
on that one.
pretty good first hit of the year, too.
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Oh, boy.
Runner in scoring position.
That at least is not like what we've seen our last 2 series, where it's a lot of bad ball hitting. Oh, boy. Line drive picked by Outman. Oh, yeah. 2 pitches, 2 sinkers for Framber Valdez. And 2 hard-hit baseballs by the Texas Rangers. We'll see the 3-hole hitter Ezekiel Duran. Jake Berger likely to bat in the inning.
But yeah, if they can answer back in this inning, or at least in the next couple.
But I mean, you're missing a lot of the
the
stars of this Rangers team. Mainly, of course, Corey Seager. But Wyatt Langford as well.
Ezekiel Duran.
So that's 3 pitches. They've all been sinkers from Framber Valdez. Or at least not having balls batted in play here.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls
I didn't
it
mean
away.
to throw the sinker there. Go to the change.
That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone, since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Could have had it. Go back to the changeup. Oh, you are kidding me. Throw coming in from Carpenter. It'll keep the runner at third base. The runner's on the corners with one away.
A perfect example right there. That plate discipline.
Maybe going to the well one too many times. We've also been trying to use that changeup down and away to right-handers a lot in recent Fromber starts.
Jake Berger to hit. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Fastball from Fromber Valdez.
No better way to get out of this inning.
That pitch
Sinker
gets
in
the
for a
inside
strike.
corner.
Good deal.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss.
Struck him out.
Curveball will dispatch of Jake Berger.
Into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams they go to. They operate on this level.
For Higashioka.
That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
2 on, 2 outs.
Isn't he that weird catcher that,
just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning?
you know, obviously he's like primary catcher, but he plays like shortstop too? Change up. Good pitch out of Valdez.
Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Fastball, dotted it
He's rung up on
for
strikes.
strike 3, and down goes Higashioka. Rangers strand 2.
With runners on, sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back in Arlington, top of the second, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Well, and all this talk about Gary Carpenter and the home run derby, Torque could find his way in if we get hot. So, to my surprise, low on energy, maybe just trying to conserve the Rangers' bullpen. Nate Eovaldi is back out for a second inning of work.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why. Getting ahead.
I've been on the other end of this, though, by the way. I remember the home opener 2 years ago. We had started Tarek Skubal accidentally, but for authenticity's sake, I started him for the home opener anyway. And he got shelled, so I don't feel so bad. That's
a little bit low.
I don't even know if they have bullpen action up yet.
Out towards right.
You don't need it. You do not need it when you can't take advantage of really hittable pitches in a 3-0 count. I should never swing 3-0 again. Let's be real.
There's part of him that's saying, "Hey, where
never
you at,
ever
outfielder? Call me
ever."
out." But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's the shortstop.
This is how you know I'm feeling a little bit better. At least feel all right enough to have a beer today. Last 2 days, no. Last 3 days, really. That might have been a ball. Really, really tight. Not worth a challenge. We sucked with our challenges in the Yankees series.
Late swing.
Fouled
Foul to
away
the
by
left.
McKinstry. Hey. It's one of the best beers on the planet, okay? Two Hearted is just where it's at.
The count is 1-2. Next pitch is outside.
Which is always, I never thought I would ever be an IPA guy, but yet here we are.
And there's a ball. Strike him out looking.
Knew it.
Fastball
Knew it as soon as I made the choice that wasn't going well.
Get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Might legitimately
Two
let
outs, bases
Eovaldi
empty.
sneak
Here's the
himself
center
into the
fielder,
third. I don't
James
know.
Outman. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Shouldn't have. Should be 2-0 on that pitch. Should be 2-0 on that pitch. Pitching us backwards. Nate Eovaldi is just on fumes already.
Nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
But his performance here in the second inning might mean he gets the third, or at least the start of the third.
Offense held in check there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 1 and the Rangers nothing. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Cameron Cawley stepping in for the Rangers.
Most beers, I would agree with you. Maybe I shouldn't say most, because there's so many beers out there these days that I have not tried. But I always thought the same thing, like growing up.
And a foul ball.
Like, I remember the first time I ever stole one of my grandpa's beers, and it was a Budweiser, and I was just like, oh my god, how does he drink this all the time? It was miserable.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Curveball, oh, good pitch, fouled away again. Cameron Cawley.
What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone
33. I'd imagine the small sample size, maybe just a 1 for 3 in his last game. Well, Cawley wants to be a pest. Try to change up. Ow!
Cawley stays alive.
Who are you?
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
What the fuck are we doing? Now, some of these pitches aren't great. But some of them, he shouldn't even be close on.
Whoa. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
I don't even know if I drink Michelob Ultra. I don't care for it. It just tastes like any other domestic. Swing and a miss, finally.
That's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. And that's a result
well,
of
strikeout total could be high.
Speed pitch on the one before.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't want.
Have to rely on location and mix
that.
Speeds. That wasn't the best.
I also don't. I don't totally agree.
But clearly, that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Here's Elias.
It definitely still has that beer taste, I think. Like that. I really can't differentiate between that and like a Miller Lite. Like I really can't.
Close, but call the ball.
Which is funny.
Ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish.
See if we're wrong here. I don't think so. No.
Strike after the review. Still 2.
Which is really funny because when it comes to tasting actual water, I am picky.
Here's a 1-1. And that one pulled foul.
Foul, Elias Diaz into the netting.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out.
Want your beer reviews? Are there none? I smell. No. It depends on where I'm at.
On his way over, and there's 2 away.
So like, the house we're currently in, no.
Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers.
Smart water's definitely not my favorite. I'm also one of the people. I think like alkaline water, unless you're, you know, somebody with like acid reflux or something. Like I really don't know why people caught on to this trend of drinking alkaline water. I don't get it.
Foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes.
Coors Light sucks. Agreed. Bud sucks. Agreed. Blue Moon sucks. No, I don't drink Blue Moon very often. But when I do, I think it's a good wheat beer. Miller Lite sucks. Blue Moon doesn't belong in that category.
We're Back to start the third, and there's
Now, Smart Water is way better than Ice Mountain, I'll tell you that. But
one hit allowed per inning pitch this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Well, mercifully for
now it's the
Native
second
Baldy,
baseman.
he does get some relief here in the form of Cal Quantrill. No, so I know that Blue Moon is like a Miller company and whatnot, and they brand themselves as like a craft beer, but it's definitely better than those. It's not the best wheat beer I've ever had. It's not even close, but it's pretty good.
And that's a strike. Bullpen action.
I made the mistake not all that long ago. Oh no. Okay, so here's the thing. I used to be. Back before I knew what the fuck I was talking about, I was a Dasani guy. And then I didn't drink it for a long time. Had it again, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? I will never understand my love for Dasani back in the day. I don't like it.
Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives.
I hate Fireball. That was the first liquor I ever drank, by the way. Actually, the first time I ever truly drank at all was Fireball. That was a bad time. Not even a bad time. I hate it.
McGonigal in the box.
Top of the order,
as he fouls
McGonigal.
off the first pitch.
I feel like we went over this on stream not that long ago. I don't have any on hand. I'm very much an Evian guy. Best water.
And now the 0-1.
McGonigal with a rip into that right center field hole, but ran down by Duran.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Up next to the Tigers, the catcher.
And up next for Detroit, Dylan Dingler.
Hitless today, but
All right, so I say Evian specifically, but any of the ones that are like pH neutral. Because the thing is, I don't understand. Back to the alkaline water thing, I don't get it. Your body's whole point is to keep your body at its natural pH balance. Why am I gonna make my body work harder to do that? What the fuck?
Ground ball
foul,
left
but
side, and it goes just foul.
So anything that's like relatively close to the natural balance. I don't even know who Meredith Blake is.
2
No
down,
idea.
nobody on.
Diving play! Goodness gracious!
This guy's anticipation is off the charts.
I was gonna say I already forgot who that was. Nicky Lopez just called up. Sparkling play at shortstop.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
Show me why you fine. Don't waste no time. Just shake that waistline. You know who I be, up in VIP. They want a VIP, they want stay bubbly. From the shorties to the bottles, it's bottoms up. Hood chicks, supermodels, I got them stuck. To the style, got them swaying.
I mean, shit like that is why I don't drink liquor anymore. Because, I mean, I totally would go through the cheapest fucking whiskey I could find.
0-1.
In the really dark times, yeah, no good. Never want to do that again.
Fought off foul.
I do not watch movies, generally. That being said, the one that I saw this weekend was
The 0-2.
really fucking weird, but good.
Got him swinging
I'm gonna
for the
miss
strikeout.
again
And
for
that's
Framber
4
Valdez.
strikeouts.
The second baseman,
Justin Foscue digs in now.
Last time so the first time in a really long time that I drank liquor of any sort, man, well, okay, so it was Jordan's birthday, so not that long ago. It was the fucking absinthe.
Pitch clock violation.
And I had a sip, decided I hate it, and didn't even finish it.
The 1-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this
Yeah, that was
at-bat
brutal.
after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
So I don't know if I ever fully explained that story. So she has been, she's been sober for a while now. And the thing was, it was like, so it was her 30th birthday. So she had always wanted to try it, even though she knew the whole hallucinogenic shit was just a myth, right? Or at least in terms of the, the stuff that you can get in the U.S. So just always wanted to try it, so she did. And of course, I got roped into that, and it didn't sound good to me from the very get-go.
Grounds one to short. McKinstry.
Mac McKinstry making this play as tough as it possibly can be. Out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman.
Yeah, because what about... Oh, like, I don't even know what it was. 120 proof spirit poured. Because how the fuck do you do it? It was ice, and then the absinthe, and then you poured water through sugar cubes in it. Oh, God.
The pitch timer expired before he started.
I'm sitting here
his
ranting about
that's a
booze, and we've taken 2 pitch clock violations this inning, but oh well.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this.
So far, hasn't.
He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
I mean, now maybe you could say that, Singy. Took a pitch clock violation and took 1 pitch. He's been real patient in this at-bat.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Sometimes I do that.
And there's ball.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot.
I'll let it go.
He seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter,
Let's see
you'll take
Duran
that.
with 2 outs. Oh, that was absolutely a strike. No question about it.
That
popped up on the infield. See, this is why we let it go. Why we let it go. The inning is over anyway. Still a 1-0 Tiger lead.
Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I'll take 2 for Kerry Carpenter. Strike out his first time up. He's been striking out a bunch over the last week or so, including 3 strikeouts last night.
And there's a
elevated sinkers. It's the crap pitch to go after, especially when I didn't get a great read on what that even was.
If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Oh, it's not going to be driven out of here, but left center field for Kerry Carpenter. That's off the wall. Much easier double than he had last night in New York. He about got gunned down by Bellinger.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure.
Carpenter's got 25 home runs. Now he's got 10 doubles. Riley Green, with his absurd 43 home runs, just hit his 10th double of the year tonight, too. Double put Green back above 300 on the year.
For him last time, now a chance to drive in another run.
I would say it might be in Quantrill's best interest to pitch around Riley here, but will he? No. No, he won't. It gets even more absurd. 44.
His 44th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Next to the plate is the Tigers.
I mean, my God.
Colt Heath.
And Ash, you had just taken the pick-the-stick lead back last night.
Strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
So now even better, even though Carpenter scored some points.
Nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Back and forth we go, as I've been saying.
Now the 0-1. Quantrill in his 8th season, 31.
Clearly, guys, by the way, we have to come back and do another season of Red Wings franchise, even though it's going to be boring as fuck. Because, you know, NHL, the EA NHL is not going to change. It's going to be the same fucking boring-ass game. You know why? Because we got Victor Arvidsson.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and
I was kind of pumped up about Keegan Colasar. Like, obviously, he's not going to contribute a shit ton. He's not going to score a bunch. But that team, the Red Wings team is just, they're so weak. Like, they are all soft. And I hate to say it. And I like, it drives me nuts because that team, when you think of the Red Wings, at least the Red Wings I grew up with, you think of a tough team. And, oh my fucking God, are they not?
Quantrill ahead 1-2.
No, that's low.
Okay, so listen. As much as I love the Red Wings, I kind of agree with Ash. Red Wings franchise has been... It's not entertaining for you, the people, as one might say.
Quantrill back to work. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the...
It's unfortunate, but... I really just don't expect EA to make the game any better or make it more balanced and actually make it hard, so. Yet another year where, as the playoff run went on, already playing on the goddamn hardest difficulty, I gotta mess with sliders to even make it playable and, like, even remotely competitive close games. And the more I make it hard, the easier our playoff run got.
And first offering is fouled off.
Just really an absurd deal. Are we going to play the Pistons? We're going to do a Pistons dynasty? You guys don't want that. You guys do not want to see me play a basketball game. I'll tell you that right now. I would say I might do... or wait, no, we discussed this recently. Was it the college basketball that wasn't coming out until next year? I would do that. It's a lot less of a commitment than the Pistons is. I probably went.
Started after it, appeal to first.
Somehow didn't
go.
But hey, college football 27 next Monday. Very excited to dive into that. Hoping to get way more done earlier than we ever have.
And that's downstairs. And it's a full...
Because remember... Jesus Christ. Remember, what was it? When did we get Montana started last year? Like, late November? Early December? Some shit like that? You know what? By the way, while we're on the topic, this was supposed to be a very important day. Now, it would break trend. Oh? Holy shit. Team Builder 27 is up. I had seen that it was going to be, but it legitimately is. I didn't believe it because each of the last 2 years with Team Builder, ever since they brought back this game, it always waited until the game fully came out. Oh, fuck yes. There we go. Even better. I still don't know what we're doing for our team this year, but Team Builder is up, and I can start fiddling around with it, even though I can't push it into the game and see it. But we will not have to wait to November this time around.
Zach McKinstry. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In there for strike one.
Although I really do think it might have been December. Not even kidding.
Damn. At the knees for a strike.
What did I do to you, Cal?
2 pitches, now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one misses. 1-2 to count.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2.
Then, of course, we get...
Gonna make that pitcher
You know, this
really
time of year it does get a little bit...
even though he's behind in the count.
A little bit boring. Maybe for you guys, too, when it is just really all baseball. At least we have the NASCAR stuff going, but... getting into the busier time of year. You know, once you get past the All-Star break, you got to start thinking about college football. So Michigan Dynasty going to come back for the 3rd straight year. See if we can finally fucking win a national championship in that. Lions franchise looking to bounce back after missing the playoffs a year ago.
That's too low. And the count's even at 2. That one missed.
Oh my! Oh, Zach McKinstry! Has it happened? No! Oh, the guy hasn't homered since May.
Number 4 now. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back in Arlington, ready to go. Bottom 4. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers.
Jake Berger back up to plate. 0 for 1 today.
First offering is fouled off.
Well, these Rangers.
Solid stop out of Framber Valdez to start this one out, to start this series out. Bouncer, McKinstry, after just missing out on the home run, a spinning throw to first base. I don't know if it was necessary, but hey. If you're already going to have to make an off-balance throw, why not make a spinning off-balance throw?
Struck out swinging his first time.
Higashioka strike one, that sinker command. After a rough start from Valdez, he's certainly coming along here.
The Tigers leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Good slider foul off a ding.
And that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good.
Change up. Something to, I guess, remind ourselves about the changeup for Framber Valdez is that his command, I do believe, did drop in the most recent roster update. So,
and they have their first hit since the first inning.
Yeah, we got.
Digging in, it's the speedy
we got. Let's see. While we were in the office, yes, bad thunderstorms. Scared the shit out of Peaches, which, you know, never good. Then we had storms pretty late when I was wrapping up stream last night, I want to say. It was a wild day. And that's trouble down the right field line. They got a little bit of a log jam and Higashioka on the base pass. Carpenter did not field that ball very well, but Framber Valdez, first sign of trouble, and it's Cam Cauley, who had a tough at-bat against this first time, goes the other way for a double this time. Rough time of year for Peaches.
Now it's Elias Diaz.
She doesn't like loud noises, so of course the weather and the emergency alert siren wasn't good. Hates fireworks.
In the dirt, nice job.
And of course,
the plate.
Now mercifully, like, I mean, there's not that many residences near the office, but there are some. Sad part is they're all like the redneck type across the street.
Right through there for a strike.
Yeah.
Swinging a foul.
Well, so last year when we went to the fireworks, I don't remember what the reason was, but we went back to the office after the fireworks for something, which means after the real fireworks in your city, that means all of the others need to set off their own in the backyard. And so it's like 11 p.m., midnight, whatever it was. And poor Peaches is just sitting there hiding. She just kind of got there. We only had her a couple months at that stage.
Out. Stays alive.
No, come on.
Backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that.
All right,
if you swing
let's
at
take
it,
a risk
so
here.
It's a good take by him.
Gets a piece. And
What's
stays
Farmer's
alive.
pitch count at? I feel like we've been fouled off a bunch today. If we can throw the changeup good, we can get him. No.
Foul ball, another 2-2
Didn't throw it great at
No,
all.
he's desperately
Diaz was
looking for
late
that
on
swing
that.
and miss. He's gonna have to just change speeds.
Ramped
Try
up
to
on
move
it,
around,
96
create
pass.
just a little
The
bit
Rangers
of a
DH today.
That was a
Fifth
really good
strikeout for
job setting him
Valdez.
up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the offense.
I am a little bit worried
Alejandro
this week
Osuna
because we're actually
stepping in
dog
for the
sitting.
Rangers.
And I don't remember. This dog is a little over a year old. So it was like a puppy on the first 4th of July. So we really don't know what the fuck she's gonna do. Line drive ends the inning.
Rangers
Oh
lead
boy.
there. They trail it here 3-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 70.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
I mean, yeah, we know that, but it's also not our dog. We can't just give her Tracidone if her owner doesn't let us. She probably would, but I mean, I guess it's better to see first, even though, you know, I know that stuff takes a while to really do anything. Alman foul ball.
First offering is fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Well, we'll see. The fact so, all right, and I feel like this deserves a little bit of story time too, so we're gonna dive into this too. But Willow is the dog. She was upstairs not long before I went live, and when I got home, I had a box here. There's another part of that story we'll get to later, but I had a box here, so I opened the box with my keys, and it made like a pop, and Willow didn't like that, so I'm like, oh boy, we're in for a time. Well, so it's actually it's somebody that works for us. It's their dog. Back in the old days, when we still worked for our county's animal control, round about this time of year, actually. Maybe even just a little bit before the 4th of July, because these puppies were, like, young. But they were found in a tent. Like, the fairgrounds in my town kind of turns into a little bit of a homeless shelter at times throughout the year. And so there's some homeless people living in a tent. Their dog had puppies, and they got no money to fucking take care of them or anything like that. So eventually, dogs are seized by animal control. That's how this puppy came, into our world, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, no, she didn't like the box.
The 1-1. That's
Alman
a
with a
bullet,
foul
but it
ball.
goes foul.
Who's in trouble? What did I do?
That's off the mark. 2-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman.
Oh.
How you?
Oh, yes, so she didn't, like, hate it, right? But she just heard a loud noise and, like, took a couple steps back. She's like...
Or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course...
She's so good at, with everything else. We're gotta give it a try here.
And now it's gonna be
whoa! Bullet off the bat of How You Lee for a 9-game hit streak.
Quickly first and second now with nobody.
Would have saw that coming.
Like he got exactly what he was looking for.
Yeah, the package story.
One into the gap or blasting one over
So,
the wall, they're on a whole
I always like when we do our rebuild series. It started a few years back. I like to wear the gear of the team that we're rebuilding. So recently, I purchased a hoodie on sale on NFLShop.com for our Madden rebuild that is upcoming here a couple months from now. And well, you see, I haven't ordered anything directly off of NFLShop.com in an apparently very long time. So I didn't think anything of it. I would have figured that I must have ordered off of NFLShop.com in like the last 6 months, right? Almost 7 by the time I would have placed that order. No, apparently not. And apparently the time it's been since I did order off of NFLShop.com is around about 11 years. Because the default address on my NFL Shop account was the address I lived at 11 years ago. I did not realize until I showed up here yesterday, realized that the package wasn't here. And I'm like, okay, let me check. Maybe it got shipped to the address that, we just left like a little while ago. Not a big deal there. No, it was the apartment I graduated high school in. So I immediately chalked it up to, okay, I think I paid like $50 for the hoodie. I was like, well, okay, lost $50. Might order one again. Do whatever. Because you don't trust people today. You don't think people are going to do the right thing. Well, I show up to work today, and I see a Facebook message request. And I'm like, oh my God, it's actually happening. So the guy is like, hey, were you expecting a package that didn't get delivered? And I'm like, yeah, I already knew where it was at that point. I had looked up where the address was. And I was like, yeah, I ordered from a site I haven't ordered from in a long time. And I lived there a decade ago and things like that. Credit to him, to this guy in a way, too. Because he was like, hey, where, just so I know you're not bullshitting me, even though there's nobody in this town with my name. Where did the package come from? And so I told him. Apparently it had Fanatics branding on it, but he was like, close enough. So then, I didn't know if he was going to be weird about it or not. So I, obviously, I know where it is. So I get out of the car. He's sitting there waiting for me, and I took my wallet out. I was like, hey, do you want to check my ID, make sure the name matches? And he just went, no, you knew where to go. I know you're good, so. There's your story to have a little bit of faith in humanity, even though that is the most nothing thing.
They've hit 7 line drives already, and
it's my own stupidity. But credit to that guy. Shout out that guy.
Contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
So yeah, but no, I haven't. You don't get to see it yet, because I haven't told you what team we're rebuilding, but
just missed.
Good spot for the
I haven't told you the college team either. I might keep that a surprise up until the very start. It might not be the most exciting thing in the world. I don't know.
The 2-1. And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Somehow, 3-2. For all of my yapping. It is not West Virginia. Can confirm.
And a payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I think one of these years, who knows, maybe even this year, we will do a West Virginia rebuild.
3-2 now.
Oh, that's driven by McGonigal. Left center. Gonna get caught, though.
He's got it. And there's one away.
No, we will do West Virginia someday. I'm not bullshitting on that.
The catcher, number 13.
Two aboard with one out. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers.
Just not right now. And Ash, to my credit, I did do a Dolphins rebuild for you. I traded Tua Tagovailoa for you. Okay.
2 on, 1 out.
Rip foul.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
And also, I don't remember how many Super Bowls we won in that one. Traded Tua Tagovailoa. We knew he was trash in Madden all those years ago, and then I bought his jersey in 2026. 2 of his jerseys.
You see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And next up,
oh,
for the
yeah.
Tigers, Kerry Carpenter.
Remember the old days of Chat Franchise when it wasn't a specific franchise. You could just be a player on any given team. Although, so when it's funny how this spiraled, right? Because I always thought when I first started the chat redemption for players, I always thought that you guys would want to be like on your own teams in my franchises. Like, I always thought that would have been the way. And then, no, you all wanted to be on my team, so we had to do it a different way.
And that one fouled off.
At the box.
Yeah, but then it turned into a lot of chat players on one team. And then that's how Mudcats got started.
2 on, 2 outs.
Oh, Carp!
Straight back.
Wait, were you a Dolphin? I don't remember you being a Dolphin. I remember you being an Eagle and a Patriot. Oh, that's filthy. Credit to 53 overall, whatever he is, Ben Peoples.
Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the inning, Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, we have at least one more inning out of Framber Valdez. I remember Julian Sand being the quarterback.
Of your first pitches or strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps
Wow.
this up.
That's one way to lose a challenge.
That knocks them down to 1 challenge.
First
left.
pitch of the inning. Yeah, great one to go after there.
That one hit the knees.
Yeah, I
for
was
the
fairly
strike.
certain we had Julian Sand as quarterback. Because we had Caleb Williams with the Bears.
Spoils the 2-strike
Before
pitch, and he'll see
he was a Bear, of course. I remember we had Malachi Nelson at one point, but I don't remember what dynasty or what franchise that was. Oh, come on.
Up the middle, that's a base hit.
Nicky
So a man
fucking
on base to
Lopez.
start the inning.
Up next.
He
Ridiculous.
got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Justin Foscue getting ready to hit. Turned on, but that's foul down the third
Justin
baseline.
Foscue looking
These
for
Rangers
power.
finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them.
Uh-oh, that's even more trouble. That is probably going to get a run in.
Down into the gap in right center.
Well, we've not done a very good job
And they
pushing
cut the
runs
lead to
across.
2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Young.
Sorry, I very badly had to sneeze, but Framber Valdez, his last few starts, he's had a little bit of the Jack Flaherty problem where third trip through the order. I mean, I know, you know, all throughout baseball, numbers jump up third trip through, but goodness. For Framber, it's been, you know, 5th inning. It literally is the Jack Flaherty thing. Picked by McGonigal at third base. Long day, long week.
So now,
okay. If I want to call it third base, I'm going to fucking do it.
Ezekiel Duran.
Oh,
that one fouled hard the other way.
Dropping down a bunt. It's popped up. Dingler has to let it drop through to first. And an unsuccessful bunt for Duran. Didn't advance the runner.
As the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted.
They might have had a chance if they advanced him there. Berger way late on 94. Curveball got him swinging. And now the 0-2. Valdez gets out of another jam.
Rangers get one on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Righty reliever out of the pen, Gavin Collier.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly
Well,
feel
can Riley do it again?
Just so
Homer and a
smooth,
double today. First pitch, a good one from Gavin Collier.
Cole
Win also warming. We're going to be running through this Rangers bullpen pretty good in the opener of this set. Sad part is it won't really matter because we do have the day off tomorrow, so Rangers get some help.
Swing and a miss.
Good slider.
And it's 1-2.
Some good pitches thus far.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Dropped a changeup on us. Strikeout for Riley Green.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Turn it over to Colt Keith, whose average has actually dropped below 300. But that's one of the more even splits, right-handed and left-handed, for Colt Keith here than we have on just about anywhere else in the roster, really. Because Green can't hit lefties. McGonigal can't hit lefties. Carp can't hit lefties.
Nope, that's away.
It really probably is Keith and maybe Dylan Dingler that might have the best splits. Average-wise. Obviously, you see the power is heavily favored against right-handers for Cole. Tough call. Not a tough call. Let me reiterate. Tough pitch.
Fastball is outside.
Fastballs to Cole Keith. 2-1. And for all the talking we've done, I think we're on a faster pace for this game than we were in last night's. Crazy to think.
That one outside. 3-1 now.
Between all the ABS challenges, all the home runs, everything that Tigers-Yankees Game 3 had to offer. Oh, man. Evan Collier might be the best pitcher the Rangers have thrown at us. Oddly enough.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Finally gave me something I could at least swing the bat at. Not well, but I did.
Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first.
Oh, that was so close. It might have even, I don't know. It was on the corner, so I don't know if it was a strike or not. From the minimized view that I get.
Time here, watches that one miss.
So now it's Torkelson. And a ground ball.
Young.
Double play, number 13 on the year. Will end the inning.
Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. The Tigers lead it 3-1. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 6, Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, likely the last inning for Framber Valdez. Used Montero last night. We won't really be, in need of a long reliever here. And I'll tell you what, using Montero really does save our bullpen a good bit. I might like to stay away from Kenley if at all possible, but he did get a save last night, so we'll see. So bottom 6, we're going to want to kind of piece it together. Maybe a Drew Summers and a Wagaspack. Been using Jacob Wagaspack a lot here as of late.
Swinging a foul straight back.
It's one of those times in a baseball season where you're either up by a lot or losing by a lot.
Come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple
What a bit of a
hits.
thriller last night. Mercifully.
For the K.
And another strikeout for Framber Valdez.
And here's a look at
Entered the night second, or rather third in the American League in strikeouts. I think he had 106 at the start of the night.
Now,
every pitch has been hit relatively equally. Really haven't been throwing the slider much at all, so you know what? Cameron Cawley, who's had one of the better nights for the Texas Rangers.
The Rangers
he can have a first pitch slider.
Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch is in there.
Ball strike.
0-2 now.
And a much better home plate umpire for us today, too. Oh, wow.
On the ground to first.
Diving play from Torque. Might still have a chance here. Got him.
Still in time. And even with his
Cawley with great speed to first base, and Torque with a good recovery play.
First baseman involved in the picture as well.
I didn't think he was going to get it.
Does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly
See if
where
we
he's
get a better
supposed to
look
be.
at it here.
Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Now it's the DH, Elias Diaz.
There you go.
He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
Yes.
That sinker's been money all night for Framber Valdez.
No, that's low.
Meanwhile, the changeup. Changeup's kind of been junk.
And a strike on the outside edge.
That was a challengeable pitch. Diaz does it.
Almost got him.
Okay. Not good.
And it
Slider.
remains 2-2.
I feel like the Rangers' whole plan of attack in terms of running up Framber's pitch count a little bit. They're just swinging way early, but not swinging too hard.
And he's up to 8 strikeouts.
8 strikeouts for Framber
Rangers
Valdez.
go
As
down
his
quickly
night
there.
will be over.
Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Cole Winn.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Digging in, Zach McKinstry.
Last time up for Zach McKinstry, just about drove a ball out of here.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of
Bat
play.
hole? The fuck was that?
Here
They did
comes
some
the
weird
0-1.
shit.
Win. It is third season.
Sliders.
He features
Doesn't do a
four-seam
whole lot when he's
fastball,
going to throw
a
it low.
sinker, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. Splits the plate. That is strike 2.
1-2 on McKinstry. Slapped on the left field line. That ball is down. It'll be a leadoff single for McKinstry. Just couldn't glove it out there in left field.
Because of the chase to the ball.
That's good for Z-Mac, man. He deserved a hit
Just
today.
to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
James Outman
Now Outman
will hit next.
Got by a nasty changeup. Down and in last time. Not even close. Just steal the one home run with the Tigers for Outman here in franchise. Sinker.
McKinstry
Didn't expect it to
aboard
keep
here
coming in
first
like
with
that.
Nobody out.
Kind of expected it to tail back towards the middle. Oh, he tried. Credit to him, he tried.
That one fouled
Had to
off.
protect.
2-2.
Another sinker down there. See something up top.
Got him.
Or cutter.
Tough night at the
Or
dish.
cutter.
Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
One out, man. At
That's
first.
okay. We got a red
Next
hot
to
How
hit,
You
How
Lee up
You
right
Lee.
now.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Close. Close, but I mean, that's a pitch last night. Absolutely called wrong. I mean, we saw a lot worse pitches called strikes last night.
This ball's
Chopper.
chopped to the ground.
Will not be two. What a fucking ridiculous flip
Nicely done there.
from Jake Berger. Oh my goodness. A blind behind the back flip for Jake Berger. That is obscene. And now McGonigal. Ooh,
Lifted
that's
in the air,
blasted left field.
Pretty well struck.
Not gonna go though.
He's got it. And
Tigers
that's
just
the
can't
third
put
out.
any more on the board. It
Left for
remains
Detroit.
3-1 at
They
stretch
still
time.
lead 3-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left field.
I accidentally hit the button. Oh, I am a mess right now, dude. I just absolutely whacked my heel
No strikes.
on the metal base of my chair, and that hurt like a fucking motherfucker. I am a wreck this week.
Into center and a base hit.
Gotta get down. Alejandro Ozuna. Remember when I said it was Framber's last inning? I kind of forgot about that.
I could watch base hits like
he'll
that
leave
all
now.
day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice
Not a
line
threat really
balance.
against either
And a
side.
chance
In
to maybe
theory,
create
Nicky
a little offense
Lopez.
with
So I'm going to
those
go to the
team
right-hander in Jacob Wagaspack.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
Detroit,
pitcher for the Tigers,
number 58,
Jacob Wagaspack.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Not really meant to be a long reliever, but that's kind of what Wagaspack has turned into for us. Only 5 appearances. Oh boy. 2 straight mistake pitches. That speed coming around. Rounding third. This is going to be a 1-run ball game. Just a couple pitches into the ninth for Jacob Wagaspack. You might wonder who half of these Texas Rangers are if you don't, even if you do know baseball. But man, oh man, are they getting it done.
So up next, Justin Foscue.
Now Foscue.
High fly ball.
Fouled away. Really need to start
right
missing
side.
bats, man.
So the tying run is second.
Curveball, nasty pitch there.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Small one.
Couldn't get him to chase. Change up.
Fouled off the
You
plate.
guessed
They'll do
it.
again.
Fouled away again. Wagaspack does not have a great arm. And a grounder. Oh, how you Lee!
Throw on to
Hey,
Torkelson.
we see it both ways. I don't know if he should have got that, but he did.
So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt.
Happens
The
to
ground
us
out
all
to
the
the right
time.
side,
Tying
moves the
run
from
moves up
second to third.
to third
Didn't
base.
necessarily intend to sacrifice it
And
out
now one
like
of the
that,
true
but still,
stars
good
of this
situational
Rangers
hitting.
team,
They
Josh
need to
Young.
find a way to bring him in.
Young up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
I think the focus here is just
Don't be surprised to
don't
see
throw
them
him anything that's
home
going to leak
first
over the plate.
and prevent that run from scoring.
Late swing fouled
And
off.
eventually he'd swing
The
and miss.
Tigers trying to hold
at
a
something.
one-run lead. Here
Throw the
bottom
pitches
of the
we're
seventh.
confident in. Got him out of range. Oh my
You gotta be ready to
goodness.
swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes.
Why did he not go after that?
Play somewhere.
Young's good enough to
Got a
smack that
chance.
ball the other
Very
way.
Frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now
Guess
it's the right
maybe
fielder,
he just
Ezekiel
thought
Duran. That
he might have
misses,
missed. I don't
and
know.
it's 1-0. The tying
Duran batting
run
sub
is
200 on the
90 feet
year.
away.
1 hit tonight.
That one's in there. And the count even
And
1-1.
Wagaspack and out away from getting out of this.
Late
Now a
swing,
strike
fouled
away.
off.
Everything up. That's up 2. Outman on the run. He's not going to get it.
That's a hit. So the
What the fuck was that out of AI Carey Carpenter?
Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
The only reason I cut in on that ball was because we had backup in Carp. And then Carpenter flails at it, and, well, this game's tied. I mean, we've been flirting with it ever since the drop of the ball here today. It's been... We've had chances to lead by a lot more. We haven't come through on them. And now the Rangers with a 2-out chance to take the lead, and it's Jake Berger. Ground ball, hard, booted there. McGonigal still throwing to first to end the inning. Rangers scored 2, tie it up 3-3.
Ahead to inning number 8, all tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gray.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Well, this could help out a little bit. It's another one of those 50-some overall pitchers, Peyton Gray. 2, 3, and 4 to get through. Oh, boy.
No, that's a ball.
Tight game like this, late innings, maybe a little less yapping about nonsense.
And the 1-0. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Jacob Junis, the closer.
Do we need this
Getting
win?
loose.
No. Would we like it?
Alexander
Yeah.
getting loose as well. Out to short.
Dingler just chopped it. Good ball to swing on,
Throws
too.
to first in time.
At least at this present stage, Kenley Jansen won't come on for a 1-run save opportunity, but
Now for the Tigers.
Carpenter and
1 for
Green
3.
guaranteed to bat in the inning. Ball
That one
off.
is downstairs. Ball one.
Tigers fighting with the Rangers tonight.
In there at the knees for.
Oh, wow. Call stands straight up. No review on that. All right. I thought it was low. Late innings now, though. I don't mind as much.
Ripped, but
and
it
foul.
curls foul.
Because I think we still have a challenge left, or is that it?
To get ahead in the count.
Look at his fastballs from Peyton Ray.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile
One of those nasty change of the location, move the eyes around.
His team needs it.
Couldn't see it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Riley Green. He's already homered in this game.
Unfortunate. Now Riley.
And that is downstairs. And that is ball one.
Only about half of the
2 down,
attendance
nobody
we
on.
saw in the
And we're in
Bronx.
the top of the 8th.
40,000 each of the 3 games in New York City.
That one finds the corner.
We do still have a challenge left.
Wow, just a
I think
beautiful
got the
backdoor
edge on that
slider right
one.
there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the
As long as we got one.
absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit.
X-swing
Not an
did
easy
not
one to
go.
throw either.
2-1 on
He did
Green.
not go around.
This is some outstanding pitching from Peyton Ray.
2 down, nobody on.
Ground ball. Gonna be a tricky play. Green beats it out.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is
Infield single for Riley Green. You don't see that very often. Oh, borderline challengeable.
Heat, the next to hit, a walk.
I feel like if I was the Rangers, I might try, but it did feel like absolutely bang bang.
And that is
Gotta
out of
catch up
play.
to 93. Absolutely got to. Only a sliver behind on it, but still.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Did I catch up to 93 but not 94? No, that was a much better swing.
Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Gross that we even flinched at that. Looper to left, likely to end the inning.
He's got it. And that's the
And it
third out.
does, man.
So
Tigers got out to a 3-0 lead.
Inning number 8 straight ahead.
Can't even, well, you can partially say the blow pen, but, man, guys.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Okay, I didn't even touch the button that time. I don't know why that keeps happening. I think we just need to take a moment and just wipe the phone screen, because clearly there is something on there that it doesn't like. Like, I didn't even have my phone in my hand. All right. Try that. Well, we didn't get anybody else up in the pen. I mean, I suppose we can send Wagaspack back out. Go with Vest, too. Maybe go in that route. See how Wagaspack does.
You don't want to get
Should have
beat by a
mound visit.
fastball in.
Should have sent the mound visit out right away,
And
but
time is called for a
didn't.
mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Swing and a drive.
Ew!
This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game.
On a much brighter note, in a way, I'm sad we missed the start of Pirates Phillies. That's the best part about the new ticker that we're using.
So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111
Because R.I.P. real life poop game.
And a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's the center fielder.
Speaking of, this is turning into perhaps a little bit of a poop game of our own. Will Vest gonna come out.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Will Vest and his fucked up sideburn are out. Did they bring back the score bug where the poop game is a thing? That happened?
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I think what we've learned about the Will Vest slider is that you have to throw it farther away than you think you need to.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That is real bad news. They get the home run to start the inning, and then McKinstry, and I know he's got to rush this throw with the speed. But an errant throw. He didn't need to rush it that bad.
Elias Diaz stepping in for the Rangers.
And that slap to the right side.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Lead runner holds up.
Might have only taken a dart. Gary Carpenter.
To drive that pitch the opposite way.
I mean, this has got potential to really unravel on us here.
Right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive.
Alejandro Ozuna 1 for 3.
Ball, outside.
On the
And a
ground.
foul. Oh, you know what I just remembered? Vest isn't even supposed to be here.
Traffic on the bases with one.
He's on the IL.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Oh! I thought we missed it. It looked close. What a take from Ozuna. And that's into center field. A charging Outman can't get it. Throw to third is in time. Huge throw from James Outman in center field.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just
Massive.
got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was
Head to the
perfect
9th
get the
inning.
out.
Down a run. You feel like you still have a chance.
Two aboard with one out. Nicky Lopez stepping in for the Rangers.
Oh,
And there's
God
a strike.
almighty,
Good
Will
here at
Vest.
98.
Yeah, good heater right down the pipe. Yeah, that's real great.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Head back to the
Runner at
sinker.
first base,
We need a
get
ground
to,
ball
get out
bad.
of this.
It is not that.
Fly ball, center field.
Into center. One run will score.
It's off.
5-3.
The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up
That's why
by
this
2.
back end of the
So
Tigers
impressive.
bullpen.
He didn't get tied up or
I mean,
jammed
man,
up on the
have they
pitch
been
inside.
bad.
Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
We've got more success, lower ERAs, with pitchers in the 50 to 60 overall range than we do with the guys that are supposed to be the most trustworthy guys coming out of the pen.
Still only one out here in the inning.
Grounded.
It's softly on the ground, left side.
I thought it was hit too slow to get 2.
Torkelson now 2 away as they get a run across.
Make it 6-3. We needed an out. I feel like the damage is already done. I really should have just gone and tried to throw to second base, but
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6.
Young
Probably the best
called
one we
strike.
have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul
And a
off,
foul.
and they'll do it again.
What he's looking for.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Good slider. Hit right at Carpenter.
That is the inning.
We'll head to the top half of the
3
ninth.
hits, 1
Tigers
solo
find
shot.
themselves
Ninth
down
inning coming
3,
up.
6
It's
straight
the
runs
Rangers
for the
6
Texas
and
Rangers.
the Tigers 3. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jacob Junis.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can...
Well, not the situation we wanted to find ourselves in. Not hitting the ball very well today. Rangers have done more with arguably less.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere.
3 straight sliders.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the
Down goes
first
Tort.
out here in the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
See Z-Mac here. I feel like the best the best hope is that he just gets on with a single. The pitch just missed. You know, it's a Friday. I don't have to be up obscenely early. We'll do mud cats tonight.
The wind to keep the 2-0. And that one missing low.
Well, I would expect in this
3-0 McKinstry, Outman to follow.
See if they'll walk you.
That's ball
Or straight.
four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
They're scared of Zach McKinstry.
And now the center fielder.
Outman with 3
James
strikeouts
Outman
on the
0 for 3
night.
with 3 strikeouts.
That
Misses
misses.
again, 5 in a row.
Junis isn't coming on short on gas. Is this missing right now? Ow. Damn, I felt like I put a swing good enough to do something with that. I figured it was a changeup. It's a hard changeup, though. 86 that time. And yet that's on the lower end.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Really isn't that much of a difference between his sinker and his changeup. Wild.
Swing
Tapper,
bouncer.
really tough turn for 2, so they'll
They got
just
Shield
get
for the
Outman.
first. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
That's not great for number 9 hitter Hao-Yu Lee. If Lee is able to get on, we extend this game for Kevin McGonigal. It's an impossible pitch for Lee to do much with. No power.
McKinstry on at second with 2 down. They're down to their
Doing
final
even
strike.
better.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just gonna try
Tigers
to
down to their
simplify it.
final
Take it
strike
not the other
tonight.
way if you can.
That
miss
misses
away.
the zone. And the count
3
1
straight
and 2.
sliders to Lee. Very similar approach to Spencer Torkelson, at least in the pitch selection. Went to it again. Oh, it broke so late.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB.
Tigers blow this one tonight, and we've lost 3 of our last 4.
And he's rewarded with the W.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.